I'm not much of a rom-com kind of a guy, which probably isn't a surprise. A lot of guys don't like romantic comedies. But it's a little different for me because it's not the ooey gooey love story part that kind of puts me out. I actually like love stories. I love my own relationship with my wife, fully invested in it, love the 15, 16 years that we've got to spend together, and think it's a wonderful thing to celebrate that feeling of romance and what love means. And it's not the comedy part either. I love comedy. I love to laugh. I think what it is combining the over the topness of what comedies try to do in the reality and depth of what romance means to me, that those things kind of clash. And so I can't invest myself in romantic comedies because some weird over the top hilarious supposed to be scene will happen, and it will take me out of the story and take me out of a world that I want to be a real world into a world that obviously doesn't exist anywhere. Well, two romantic comedies that have exactly that issue with me, but still are probably worth a view. I wanted to get in your Q-tips this week. One is The Proposal, which I know, it's been out forever. I just finally got a chance to see it. Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock do a great job in this. Love them as actors, and their chemistry is great in this. And I love the message of this movie, that family is important, and that where you put your priorities is important, and the idea that investing in relationships is more important than investing in stuff and in a job. And there's a lot of really good stuff in here, but again, the second I want to invest in these people and think this is a real story about a genuine relationship, something crazy and over the top will happen, and I'll just go, no, that doesn't happen in the real world. No way that would happen, and it takes me completely out of it. So I say all that to say, Proposal's a great movie. You probably will enjoy it. I would at least get it in the queue and watch it once if you haven't seen it already. But for me, once is enough. Same goes for The Switch. Great actors. Jennifer Aniston is good. Jason Bateman is one of my favorites. I haven't seen anything that Jason Bateman has done and thought he missed the mark on it. I always feel like he puts in a great performance. And what's amazing about his performance in The Switch is how deep it is and how much I felt for him. I actually think The Switch does a better job at living in the real world than The Proposal does, which is hilarious considering the premise, the entire premise of The Switch is so far out there and weird and could probably never happen that it blows my mind that I would say that. But really they do as good a job as they can at making that feel realistic. And I won't get into the whole premise of the movie. If you want to check that out, you can look it up online. But basically, I just think this is a great opportunity, not just to laugh, but also to feel some real feelings about what it means to be a family and what it means to love someone and to be a father and to be a mom and to be a husband, to be a wife. There's some really good exploration of those issues. And by the way, I don't necessarily agree where all of them land, but for the most part, I came away thinking that was something good that you said there. The other thing I have to mention in The Switch is Jeff Goldblum. Where have you been? Goldblum is one of those guys that he had his heyday with Independence Day and Jurassic Park and just kind of that quirky side character, and I think he's great. I love him. I wish he was in more stuff because I saw him in The Switch and was just like, I've missed this stammering, unique voice of his. So it was kind of nice to see Jeff Goldblum in something. So The Switch also possibly worth getting on your queue, at least for a one-time view, and then see where it goes from there. So my recommendation, both with The Proposal and with The Switch, is even if you're not into romantic comedies, these are ones that you might enjoy.